got fantasy, okay? Anybody who is a football junkie like we are fantasy football heads. So we got our stardom, sit 'em, okay? Fantasy roster management is pertinent if you're going to win a championship like myself. So what you want to do here is you want to follow the Brodies, okay? Because we're Hattori Hanzo sword sharp with the analytics. All right, so we got our stardom, sit 'em. To start things off here, I'm going to roll with, actually, let me just make a disclosure as well. The stardom sit-em is going to be based off of our fantasy rosters. I forgot to mention that.
Hey, so matter of fact, let's do this. Let's slow it down a little bit. We're at the 20-minute mark, so we're doing pretty good as far as
for time. Yep.
I kind of suggested this one to you, just saying for this first week, let's do our fantasy. So let's talk a little bit about our fantasy league code.
Okay.
You know, first of all, it was a big deal to know when the actual date was. Anybody that knows fantasy knows if you're having a live draft, you got to know when the date and the time is.
Yep.
The last 2 years, there's been conflict with our date and time as far as fantasy is concerned. Everybody wasn't on point. This year, everybody was in the draft ready to go.
Yeah.
That was one thing I noticed. You had the first
me winning
pick.
the championship got lit a fire under people's ass.
Hey, everybody was like, I need to. If Ko can win it, I gotta win it. So everybody was in there ahead of schedule. That was funny to see. So you had the first pick. Grady had the second pick. I had the third pick.
2 years running.
That was funny.
First pick. 2 years.
Yeah, you had the first pick. Last year I had the 8th pick, the last pick in our league. It's an 8-team league, so that's kind of like very cool because you're gonna get a good team regardless.
Regardless, if you know how to draft.
If you know how to draft, but that means everybody else is gonna have a good team too. So you're not the only one with a good team. But yeah, the first pick, we got to talk about it, Ko. Like I said, we got a little bit of time. So just tell me what went into your thoughts. Like you said, we had a minute. You spent the whole minute. What were your thoughts? Tell me a little bit about that first pick in our draft.
So I found out 10, 15 minutes beforehand. So I was actually driving home and I'm like, okay,
you were in the car.
Yeah.
So you're looking at the fantasy draft.
I'm literally drafting while I'm driving. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. I'm literally drafting while I'm driving.
Hey, but do not do this at home, though.
This is strictly for professionals.
This is for experienced professionals only, though.